From the authors of Author Masterminds, this is Mysterious. Mystery surrounds us every day. Join us and listen to true stories of mystery, from human behavior to nature, and the physical environment to paranormal experiences. The stories are true, even if we can't explain them.
Alaska, known for its vast wilderness and diverse wildlife, has captured the imagination of many when it comes to the legendary creatures known as Bigfoot. While the state is renowned for its hulking wildlife like bears, moose, caribou, and sea lions, sightings of Bigfoot in Alaska have been relatively scarce compared to other regions believed to be its natural habitat. In Bigfoot stories, the creature is often described as elusive, hiding behind trees, and partially or entirely obscured. It provides just enough evidence for believers to support its existence and skeptics to cast doubt. So the question remains, is there a Bigfoot in Alaska? The answer, as always, is up to you to decide. Welcome to Mysterious. My name is Evan Swenson, and I will be your host for this episode. I'm a book publisher, the author of One Last Cast and other books, and an author mastermind member. Our first story takes us back to a winter night in Anchorage. Bored and seeking adventure, three friends embark on a snow machine trip. Despite snow machining being illegal in Anchorage, they venture a little north of the city where good trails await them. Riding through fresh snow, they come across strange tracks leading to a spot where something had pushed aside the snow and lay down. As they continue their journey, one of them encounters a shocking sight. Just 10 to 12 feet in front of him, a Bigfoot-like creature appears. Terrified, they quickly retreat and share their experience with disbelief from their friends. However, the encounter leaves an indelible mark on their lives, even if others ridicule their story. The second story unfolds as a group of friends decide to explore the woods behind their house one evening. Walking along game trails and discussing unexplainable phenomena like Bigfoot and UFO, they enjoy their adventure until they realize something strange is happening. Noises, footsteps, and even objects being thrown startle them. The presence seems to follow them, and a sense of uneasy fills the air. They quicken their pace, feeling as though they are being tested or even harassed. Their encounter with the unknown leaves them shaken and reluctant to venture into the woods again. Moving on to the third story, two hunters are perched on a ridge, patiently observing a clearing where caribou might emerge. Suddenly, they witness a peculiar sight. A large gray animal walking on hind legs between two spruce trees. With extensive hunting experience and knowledge of North American wildlife, they are left bewildered, as they have never encountered an animal like this one. Later, they share their encounter with a bush pilot, who reveals that the native people of the Iliamna region are familiar with a similar creature known as the hairy man. This revelation deepens the mystery surrounding Bigfoot in Alaska. Our fourth story introduces us to a seasoned commercial fisherman who spends time in Alaska's interior after each fishing season. On one of his trips, he captures photographs of bear tracks, but one particular track stands out. It is enormous and distinctly different from any bear track he has ever seen. The absence of claw marks adds to the intrigue. The fisherman and his companions feel an eerie sense of being watched throughout their expedition, and the encounter leaves them unsettled. Seeking answers, the fisherman reaches out to share his photo, hoping for insights that might shed light on his unsettling experience. Next, we delve into a chilling encounter near a school in Fairbanks. As a witness drives home after a day of work, they notice a figure standing by the side of the road. At first, they assume it is a person, but upon closer inspection, they realize it is something far more extraordinary. Standing approximately 6 feet tall, with reddish-brown hair, the figure runs into the woods with a hopping gait, disappearing from sight. The encounter leaves the witness questioning their sanity and contemplating the existence of Bigfoot in a populated area. In the sixth story, a group of Army personnel training in Alaska's wilderness encounters a strange being. They spot a large creature moving with impressive speed and agility across the snowy mountainside. Struck by its unique behavior and appearance, they are convinced they have witnessed something beyond known wildlife. Despite their curiosity, fear prevents them from investigating further, and the memory of their encounter lingers, haunting their thoughts for years to come. Let me take a short break. Mysterious is sponsored by Author Masterminds and Readers and Writers Book Club. We invite you to join the club, where you can chat with author masterminds, read free content pieces and serialized books, and buy books at 50% off the list price. Please check the podcast show notes for links to the book club and author masterminds. Our seventh story dates back to 1964, when a witness has an unforgettable experience on a small dirt road south of Fairbanks. They come face to face with a mysterious figure, grunting and silently retreating into the woods. Though the witness possesses firearms, they do not feel threatened. However, the encounter leaves them on edge, and they are reluctant to return to the area. Sharing their story with the local authorities yields little more than eye-rolling and disbelief, reinforcing the sense that their encounter will be dismissed. Moving forward, we encounter another sighting near Skilac Lake. A native resident recounts seeing a hairy figure swiftly crossing a dirt road, leaving them both surprised and intrigued. Despite loading a shotgun in a moment of uncertainty, the witness refrains from reporting the sighting to authorities due to skepticism and a fear of being ridiculed. Their encounter underscores the hidden mysteries that Alaska's vast forest holds. In the ninth story, a daughter experiences a harrowing encounter while home alone. Terrified by the sound of something pacing back and forth near her window, she glimpses a massive black figure outside. The witness's distress prompts a call to her parents, and the fear lingers long after the incident. The sighting, occurring in a secluded village surrounded by dense forest, raises questions about the presence of Bigfoot and its impact on local communities. The 10th story transports us to a drive through the woods where a family witnesses a tall, dark figure with bright blue eyes crossing the road. Startled and filled with fear, they race away from the scene, forever haunted by the surreal encounter. Conversations with friends reveal that other sightings have occurred in the area, leaving the witnesses perplexed by the existence of such a creature. In the 11th story, a driver and her companions have a brief but captivating encounter with a Bigfoot-like creature crossing the road. The figure, towering in height, leaves a lasting impression on the witnesses. Struck By its size and presence, they are forced to reevaluate their beliefs and embrace the possibility of unknown beings roaming Alaska's wilderness. The 12th story takes us along the Alcan Highway, where a father and son catch sight of a tall, odd-looking figure in the distance. Expecting to encounter a person, their curiosity turns to confusion when they reach the spot and find nothing but empty surroundings. The experience challenges their preconceived notions and leaves them contemplating the possibility of Bigfoot's existence. In story 13, a witness spots a creature reaching high into a tree while traveling with their daughter. Intrigued, they attempt to investigate further but find no trace of the figure. Regretting their decision not to explore the area at the time, they are left with lingering questions about what they witnessed. Finally, we have a sighting near the Princess Hotel. A witness driving with their partner catches a glimpse of a giant creature darting across the road. Although no tracks are left behind, the forceful movement and the witnesser's reaction confirm the presence of something extraordinary. These stories of Bigfoot encounters in Alaska, shared by ordinary people who have experienced the extraordinary, present a tapestry of mystery and intrigue. Each account contributes to the ongoing debate surrounding the existence of this elusive creature. While skeptics dismiss these encounters as mere figments of imagination or misidentified animals, believers find solace in the collective experiences of those who have encountered Bigfoot firsthand. The remote, untamed wilderness of Alaska serves as the backdrop for these tales, reinforcing the idea that secrets are waiting to be unveiled within its expansive landscapes. Whether the encounters are genuine sightings of a recluse creature or the product of overactive imagination, one thing remains clear. Bigfoot, in all its glory, continues to captivate the minds and hearts of those who venture into the vast Alaska wilderness, leaving them forever transformed by their brush with the unknown. Thank you for listening. Please check the show notes for links to the Author Mastermind store and the Readers and Writers Book Club. You can also read more about me and my books in the show notes. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss an episode of Mysterious, where Author Mastermind's member authors explore mysteries in the world around us.